2, 1, go.
Welcome to Trey's channel.
Welcome No Shave November. Alright guys, I've been on chill mode. I got my wife's car done. I got the GTO about 98%, but we're gonna listen to that boy band later when I finish the car, you know. 98 degrees. Do you remember them?
Yes, I do. Wait, you like 98 degrees?
No, heck no.
No, don't lie. Okay, you guys know. He might have, because he liked NSYNC and he's never gonna admit that on camera.
Alright guys, we're in the garage with the beater.
The beater? That is not a beater. I'm tripping.
Okay, so...
And let there be light.
Alright guys, before I get into this video, first things first, I have the tune scheduled for the 25th. It's Wednesday, it's the day before Thanksgiving. This one's going to drive me down there in a trailer, and look at her all night.
The day before Thanksgiving? Wednesday?
Yep, that Wednesday. That's when the tune is scheduled.
Time? We're supposed to cook and stuff with your mama.
Well, I will, in the morning. It'll be early. Yeah, tune scheduled. Like I said before, it is going to be on a 10-pound waste gate spring. Pretty much what me and this one put in. How hard was that?
Very. Sorry.
Welcome back to your free paid programming. I am Trey Herrera. Welcome to the garage. Thanks for tuning in. So, let me get you guys caught up on what happened last week. Unfortunately, like I said, I've been skipping 4 or 5 days between videos, and it's not intentionally, just because you know life happens. So I got the GTO started, as you guys seen in the last video. I pulled the GTO out of the garage. We pulled the wife's car in. I fixed her car. I fixed the power steering rack. Replaced lines. Yeah, that wasn't very fun, but we got it done. She's all good to go. Wifey's taken care of. So now I pulled the GTO back in, and there's a couple of things I just want to clean up. Because I was a bit rushed the last few weeks, you know, you're just trying to get stuff done. So now that I have some time, I'm going to get it done. And yes, it's hella early. I didn't sleep much, but we got my purple drink, which is my vitamins. It's going to wake me up. And we're going to get cranking on this car. First things first, I worked a little bit on the car last night, but I didn't film. Pretty much I was just mapping out how to connect the downpipe to the rest of the catback. So I'm going to try to continue to do that today. The other issue I was having with the car, not issue, but how it looked was my radiator placement. I did get the stock radiator to fit for a quick thing because it was easy. But I really want to use my aftermarket radiator, so my aftermarket radiator is quite a bit thicker and it's a little bit more condensed, so it gives me a lot more working room. That was the whole reason I bought it. So I pulled the stock one out, and now I'm gonna mount up the new radiator, so, and mount up fans and all that good stuff. Alright, I have a solution. Hold on. I gotta get it out of the car. But it's a tiny bit hacked. It's not terrible. I'm just working with what I have. So it is a tiny bit hacked, in my personal opinion. The reason why it's this way is because I didn't want to spend any more money on the build. So I use what I had. This is the hack part. I had this is a 3-inch Y pipe that I sliced in half. I pretty much made it oval or rectangle down there and welded it together, and then that will tie into the rest of the catback. I also have no more bins because I used the last of my bins to connect to the downpipe. So downpipe, V-band, this, yeah. And then that pretty much will connect to the rest of the catback. So once I actually get this all installed, everything welded up completely, then we'll go ahead and install it, and then we'll fire up the car. But yeah, that wasn't as bad as I thought. It just takes some ingenuity. So yeah. Now with this car stuff, like, you can't be no pussy about it. Like, I'm not gonna even front about it. A lot of people ask me like, why do you go through all this work when you could have just bought a Magnuson, blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah, I don't have money like that. I rather make my build. Like, I don't know if you guys watch the BMW build videos, but I made the whole headers, all the exhaust. Like, that was really fun for me. So, and I'm not afraid of work. So if you're not afraid of work, get in there, start cutting, welding, doing whatever you got to do to make things work. I think that is way cooler than buying something off the shelf and just bolting it on and say you built the car. Like, yes, you technically bolted onto the car, but did you actually modify the car to make it work for your needs? Alright guys, this is what we got. I got everything mocked up. It's under the car. It's kind of bolted in place. Nothing is permanent, but I will be tacking everything back together. Not back together. I will be doing full welds on everything, and then we're good to go. So you guys see that gap right there? I'm actually going to cut a piece of metal because it would not line up the way I want, and then since I'm by myself and I have all 4 jacks used right now, I wasn't able to hold it. I had to use my hand, my knee, and also my jack to get it going. But pretty much it comes down from there all the way over here. Then I got to make a little piece to patch that hole as well, and then it goes out the catback. So we're doing good. We're doing pretty good right now. I'm not too mad. I got the V-band. One side is welded. The other side was just tacked to, you know, get the fitment properly. Fresh back from breakfast. It was awesome, by the way. And we're gonna head to get a BMX session. It's super nice outside, so you can miss out on these bike riding sessions. Then we're gonna come back and crank on the GTO. Pretty much I'm 90% there on the mid pipes. So once, pretty much I just gotta weld up everything and then make a nice connecting pipe, like, or reducer, because the wide pipe is a 3-inch. It's dual 3-inch, so I have to reduce it down to dual 2.5s. But if I had extra material, I'd do a full catback, like a full 3-inch exhaust. But it is what it is. Let's go get some bikes in, and then we're gonna come crank again on this GTO. So the GMW has been an awesome car for me this whole time. It's been running and driving so good. So I'm super hyped with how it runs and how it's been taking care of you, boy. I'm gonna get a session and we'll check back with you here in a minute. Alright guys, just got home. The weather got pretty nuts. So I don't think I'm gonna continue to work on the car for tonight, but I'll give you the rundown of what we're gonna do the next couple days. First things first, I am not completely happy with how some of the wiring is done on the car right now. So I'm gonna go through and wire tuck and try to clean it up as much as possible. So like all of this little stuff, I'm gonna try to tie back a little bit differently, and then I will finish up welding up the exhaust for tomorrow. So be prepared for a video, a whole lot more videos. I did finish up all my life issues. I fixed the wife's car. Now I can focus on getting the GTO super dialed in and ready to go. I'll be mounting the bumper and everything and tying back all my wiring, making sure this looks nice and clean. I got to figure out some sort of screen for the turbo as well, because I don't want to suck anything in there, and then we're good to go. So I got a bit of time to get completely dialed in. Also for tomorrow, I am going to run my wideband sensor. Just little odd and end stuff is what I have to worry about. Alright, so my wife was like, you can't work on the car because I got you tickets to Ford versus Ferrari and we got to go on a date. So I got home, I got to clean up. That's why I'm not working on the car tonight. I'm not finishing it up. So we're going to go on a date. We're going to have a good time with me and the wifey. Remember fellas, take care of your wife. You're going to have a happy life, and most likely she'll let you do race car hood rat stuff.
It's the time for games and it's the time to kill. Make up your mind, baby, cause the time is here.